I moved across town. New apartment. New job. New everything. I told myself the past was done, sealed behind the warped glass of 807. I hadn't seen Emily since that final night. No window. No wave. No whispers. Until last night. I was brushing my teeth when I saw it. Just for a second. Not in the window. But in the mirror. Her face. Behind mine. Gone in a blink. I dropped my toothbrush. My knees hit the tile hard. I stared at my reflection like it would swallow me whole. Because for the first time, my reflection blinked before I did. The next few days were quiet. Too quiet. Except for the mirrors. Bathroom. Bedroom. Even the microwave door. Sometimes I'd catch my reflection standing just a little too still. A second too long. And sometimes it wasn't even me looking back. It was her. Emily. She didn't speak. But she mouthed something. Over and over. Not alone. I needed answers. Again. So I did what I promised myself I wouldn't. I searched online. Forums. Message boards. Stories about the 807 curse. That's when I found a post. If you've seen her, contact me. You're not alone. At @th_Ellis. I messaged him. Within an hour, he replied. We met the next day at a coffee shop near the river. He wore a black hoodie and looked like he hadn't slept in days. Emily's not a ghost, he said quietly. She's trapped. I blinked. What do you mean? My sister. She disappeared in 2017. Different building. Same floor. Same time, 3 a.m. Same window thing. She used to say, the mirror's the only place she sees me now. I didn't believe her. He slid a photo across the table. It was a girl. Pale skin. Black hair. White nightgown. But not Emily. Someone else. I think, she's still alive, he whispered. Somewhere. We went back to my apartment. Theo brought a strange device, a mirror, cracked down the center, with wire wrapped around the frame and a pocket watch taped to the back. He called it a tether. We set it in the middle of the floor. Mirrors are doors, he explained. But not for us. For them. Them. He hesitated. There's more than one. I think Emily's trying to stop whatever's behind her. She's a warning. I stared into the mirror. Nothing happened at first. Then the light in the room flickered. And the mirror went black. Not like a mirror turned off the light, no. It was absorbing the light. I leaned closer. And saw it. Not one. Not two. But a hallway. Stretching out behind my reflection. And in the center of it. Emily. Reaching for me. I don't remember how I fell through. Only that I did. One moment, I was in my apartment. The next, I was standing barefoot in a hallway of mirrors. Each mirror shimmered like water. Each showed a version of me, scared, confused, younger, older, even, gone. Emily stood at the end. I'm sorry, she whispered. I didn't mean to bring you here. I only wanted you to see me. Her voice trembled like glass. I'm stuck. He won't let me leave. Who? Then I heard it. A scraping. Like nails down a wall. Emily's eyes went wide. You need to go. Before. Behind her, a shadow stretched. Tall. Faceless. Crawling across the walls. Emily shoved me backward. And I fell. Straight through the mirror. I woke up on the floor. Theo shouting my name. The mirror had cracked clean down the middle. What did you see? Emily. She's trapped. Something's holding her. I think, it feeds on her. Theo paled. Then we have to break it. Break what? He pulled out an old photo. Of the original apartment building. 807. I think it's tied to the room. The place it started. And I knew then. To save Emily. Back in 807, the door creaked like a sigh. The apartment was just as I remembered it. Still. Cold. Except now, all the mirrors were covered. Theo and I peeled one open. And there she was. Emily. She looked tired. But alive. She reached out. Hand against glass. Theo whispered, this is it. The mirror that first held her. We lit the tether device. And in that moment, the mirror shattered. Light exploded across the room. And Emily collapsed into my arms. Real. Alive. Shaking. Thank you, she whispered. You waved back. Emily's recovering now. She remembers fragments of being watched, of being used. Something tried to break through her. It failed. But sometimes, in the quiet, she stares too long at her reflection. Sometimes, so do I. Because deep down, I wonder if breaking the mirror really destroyed it. Or if we just set something else free. It's been 2 weeks since we saved Emily. Or at least, since we pulled her out of the mirror. She sleeps on my couch now. She barely talks. The girl who once stood in the window night after night is here, real, breathing but not whole. She startles at reflections. Refuses to look in the mirror. Won't even touch her phone screen when it's dark. She says her reflection isn't hers anymore. I tried to tell her it's trauma. That she's safe. But last night, my bathroom mirror fogged up while I was brushing my teeth. And someone traced a word into the mist from the inside. Still. Theo checks in every day. There's something different about him now, protective, like a shadow that learned to care. I catch him watching me when I think he's not. I don't mind. But sometimes I feel like I'm not me anymore. I forget simple things, turning off lights, where I left my keys. Worse? I've started dreaming in mirrors. In the dreams, I'm not just looking into one. I'm looking out. And behind the glass, I see me. Standing where Emily used to be. Emily finally spoke today. She whispered, it didn't die. It just moved. Then she handed me something she had hidden in her bag, a torn photo. Us. Me, Emily, and Theo. But the mirror behind us? It showed 4 people. The 4th figure, a tall, black blur. Like a man with no face. Like a shadow born of smoke. I stared at it until my eyes watered. And then the photo crumbled in my hand. Theo found something, an old blueprint of the original 807 complex. It turns out there was a sealed room behind the unit. A kind of mirror gallery once used for an art exhibit in the 1960s. Guess what they called it? The room between. He wants to go back. He says we need to finish this. Emily begged us not to. I felt it in there, she cried. It feeds on fear. It used me like a door. If you go back, it'll use you too. Theo looked at me. I nodded. Because deep down, I know she's right. It already is. The room between is more than a gallery. It's a trap. Every wall was once a mirror, now shattered and covered with heavy cloth. But I could still hear the echoes. Still feel the hum behind the walls. And then, from one unbroken mirror near the floor, I heard it. Breathing. I bent down. And there I was. My reflection. Except she didn't move when I did. She smiled. Still with me, she whispered. I left a piece inside you. Theo pulled me away just as the glass began to ripple. But I felt it. A part of me stayed in that room. And it wants back in. Emily's gone. She left a note. It's following me again. I think it wants me back. Or maybe you. Don't come after me. The more we open the mirrors, the more we break the rules. Some doors were never meant to be opened. Theo's angry. Blames himself. But I know the truth. This was never just about Emily. It's about me now. I still see her sometimes, my reflection that isn't mine. Her smiles come quicker. Her eyes blink slower. She watches Theo when I don't. And I think I know what's coming. The entity didn't escape into the world. It escaped into me. Theo asked me last night if I was okay. I lied. But I kissed him anyway. Because if this is the last part of me that's real, the last part that's mine, then I want to feel something true before the mirror takes it all back. One final truth. Every mirror shows you more than your face. Sometimes it shows you what you were. Sometimes it shows you what you'll become. And sometimes it shows you what's waiting to replace you. Continue Chapter 3. If this story moved you even a little, please like or comment, it helps more people find it. Subscribe and turn on the bell so you never miss a love story whispered just for you. We're building something special here, a space for stories that speak to the soul. I'm so glad you're part of it.